Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis. Today is April 24, 2024, and I'm Giovanni Betancourt, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets. We saw that in yesterday's trading session, Wall Street's major indices closed higher, with the blue chip Dow rising to a 1.5 week high. Tesla surged over 10% in pre-market rate trading, despite reporting a sharp drop in first quarter revenue, deliveries, margins, and EPS from a year ago. However, the automaker said it will speed up the launch of new vehicles, including more affordable models. On the earnings front today, notable companies like Meta, IBM, AT&T, Boeing, Chipotle, General Dynamics, Hilton, and Ford, just to name some, are slated to release their quarterly results today. U.S. crude oil inventories data will be reporting today as well. Estimate this figure to be 1.6 million compared to last week's value of 2.735 million. Also, in the bond market, the yield on the benchmark 10-year U.S. Treasury note is at 4.63%, up a 0.67%. On the euro front, the Euro Stock 50 futures are up about 0.28% this morning as investors digested the last batch of corporate earnings. Mining and technology stocks gained ground while bank and luxury stocks underperform. Asian stock markets today settled in the green. China's Shanghai Composite Index closed up about 0.76%, and the Japanese Nikkei 225 stock index closed up 2.42%. Also, we have GDP for the first quarter coming out today, with consensus being at around 2.3%, down from last quarter of 3.4%. So, with that being said, let's take a look at what we can speculate to see in the markets today. So, as we were talking about it since Monday, we speculated that markets will be looking at obviously receiving all this reportings. So, as companies reported their earnings, their profits, we will be seeing the index going higher and bouncing off that low. So we are already coming into a nice uptrend for so far this week. So let's continue with that, with the momentum to the upside. 18,000 will be the resistance. 17,400 will be the support for the Nasdaq. As far as for the S&P goes, 5150, I'm placing my resistance a bit more closer than before. 5150 had been a good level of support previously. Now it's going to be, see if it'll be a good level of resistance. It's quite shy, but let's see. So that's the resistance for the S&P. As far as for the Dow goes, 39,500 is a bit too high, so I'm gonna bring that down to 39,250 for the Dow. So let's see if that will be a nicer target to reach today. Crude oil, as crude oil comes out today. So last week was 2.735 million barrels. The consensus is for this week will be 1.6 million barrels. So demand being there, obviously less production of that will mean that prices will most likely pick up. Now that will probably would be priced in by yesterday's fluctuation to the upside. So let's see if today this could be a head fake and just continue to move into the upside. $84 could be resistance internally, but I have on 84.40. Yeah, going along with crude oil. Nat Gas yesterday did fluctuate to the upside nicely. So 190 is going to be our resistance for today. Then we have gold. Again, gold is again doing this lateral movement consolidation. Let's see if it'll stay within yesterday's range as well. 2280 is the support. 2380 is the resistance for gold. Silver, the same token, looking to do a just also being with yesterday's range. So let's see if we do sort of a breakout to the upside, or will it just stay here and linger around the consensus of the market yesterday, or the range, yesterday's range. Let's take a look at copper. Copper had done a nice pullback retracement towards the moving average, and from here, let's see, today we looking to move higher. So let's see if $4.50 would be our target for today. Bitcoin also is just staying within range, doing just another coupling of congestion, lateral movement, horizontal movement, if you will. Let's see if it'll be a breakout to the upside, and later on in the week, or I mean by tomorrow or Friday. And the currencies, the euro looking to stay north of 106,500, a resistance 107,500, the pound 123.80, support, and resistance 125. As far as the dollar index goes, it seems to be looking to recover itself, but let's see if today this one will turn around and just continue trading lower. That's it for today. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow.